Harry.
Hold on. All right, we're live here on the Shake and Bake podcast. Hammer, how we doing?
Shake and bake. Pretty good. I'm very happy. Got my Islander jersey on. 6-1 on a 7-game road trip. 5-0 win last night against Detroit. Team's taking shape. Very happy.
Yeah, it was interesting to see. Did someone get injured in that game, or because I watched like a clip,
That was the game before.
Dallas game, right?
Yeah, Rantanen. Uh, I guess you know what? He's not a dirty player by any means. He's a very talented player, Rantanen. He got tied up with Mayfield. He had momentum going down, and he kind of pushed into Romanoff behind the net, and Romanoff went like, I guess, face, shoulder first into the boards and upper body injury. And the most interesting part was Patrick Waugh went ballistic. He's screaming behind the bench at Rantanen, "We'll see you in New York. You won't do that in New York." So they don't go to New York until March, which is a long way away. But interesting.
Yeah, I saw a clip of Wah. He was really mad at the coach or the player who's screaming on the
He
other
was
side.
screaming at Rantanen, and Rantanen was like, "Who, me?" So
Yeah,
it
it
was
was good
kind
to
of.
see though. And I also
Oh,
see that
I'm starting to
Rantanen.
really like Waugh. You know what?
Oh, Hammer.
But Rantanen like didn't know. He was directed at him. So it's and I like I said, I did a little homework on the assistant coaches for the Islanders. Ray Bennett is one of the new assistants, and he had a history in Colorado, so he obviously knew Waugh through Colorado. And then they had Bob Bugner, who coached the Sharks for 3 years and was also a coach of the Panthers for a couple of years. So he's got some head coaching experience. And I think if I look back, I think he might have been a teammate of Waugh in the past. So you have two new assistants they brought in, and the power play is clicking. Schaefer is a huge, huge addition. For the whole team, just to inject, some youth and some speed, and I think he's just going to be a monster.
Yeah, it's good to watch. Let's go to the football game. I know you didn't really watch too much, but the
Well, I
Bills.
turned it on. I had Dalton Schultz, and he got one big catch for 7 yards. What a great, great outing for him on my tight end in my fantasy league. I was really proud of him. He's gonna be gone. I'm getting rid of him.
Yeah, and also I saw like going with tight ends, Laporta. He's out with back surgery, so he's done for the whole
He's
fantasy
done.
season.
Jeez,
Every guy
unbelievable.
I got is dead. They're just like out.
Tight ends fall like flies. I think next year we should go flex and get rid of the tight end position. If you
Well,
want
there's
to
only
draft Bowers or someone like that, or Kelsey, good. Put him as a flex.
yeah, we could do that, but there's only like three good tight ends. It's Bowers, McBride, and like Kelsey's like good
Yeah,
too.
Kelsey's
And
surprisingly
Goddard.
had he's having a good season. I mean, I was kind of down on him. Like you're kind of down on Drake May, but I don't know. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But the Bills last night got Josh Allen, not MVP Josh Allen like we've seen. He had 9 or 8 sacks, most in
Eight
his
sacks.
career.
Yeah, I saw some 8 sacks. I'm not really that high in Buffalo this year for some reason. I don't know why. I love Josh Allen. Don't get me wrong, but I don't. I'm not really that. Well, I think their defense is so, and I don't think he has a ton of weapons.
Yeah, he doesn't because Keon Coleman, haven't seen him play at all, but they don't have any weapons. It's like Joshua Palmer, Shakir is the
Cooks
only
is
real.
good. I mean, I got to give him. Cooks is very good. I mean, I give
Cooks
him
is the
that.
whole team, to be
Kincaid's
honest.
not bad as a tight end.
He hasn't played. He's out in the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Well, they have Knox there too, don't they?
Yeah, but he doesn't really get the ball. They had
No.
Shakir who had like a hook and ladder type of play, and then
When
he's
when
the really
Shakir's your number
gadget
one
guy.
receiver, you're in trouble. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's really bad. And the
I mean,
Texans D,
losing Diggs to New England was a big loss.
yeah, and the Texans D looks for real for their pass
Yeah,
rush.
yeah.
I mean, Will Anderson has 6 sacks, straight sacks in 6 games. So if you get 7, he'll tie J.J. Watt for the most.
I'm just seeing what happened to Schultz. What happened? Was he a blocker last night? Was he an offensive lineman?
I don't know. Davis Mills, I was watching the game because, like Nico, I was looking for Nico Collins. So I obviously drafted him and traded him, but he didn't throw him the ball towards the end of the game. He was targeting Higgins and like all the younger guys at first.
Well, I guess I can't complain too much. I like to complain about my fantasy team all the time, but not having Stroud in there hurts him, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but C.J. Stroud when he played, like Nico Collins didn't score that many points. It was really Davis Mills the past 2 weeks got him 25 plus every week.
Wow. Who
So it's
did
like interesting to see.
who am I playing in the fantasy? He had 17 points. I hit he had
Oh, you played
Shakir.
Shakir.
Of course, why not? Just pile it on me, man.
That's
I love
bad.
it. It's okay. I'm 9-2, so I'll
He
get
had
into
the
the
hook and
playoffs.
got play for like 40 yards.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
5 points right there. But it was interesting to see. I mean, I thought the Bills were going to win. Josh Allen's 8-0 in Thursday night games,
What did we
but
figure?
there's a
What,
stat.
4.5?
It was 5.5.
5.5. Well, I took Houston, didn't I, against you and Herbie? You guys
Yep,
took the Bills. The
I
Hammer
took the
one.
Bills. No, but like Josh Allen, his career at the stadium in Houston, he's 0 for 4, including playoffs, and his QBR is like a 42 out of 100.
Well, yeah, listen, he's still good, but like I said, like you said earlier, Houston's got a legit defense.
Yeah, every time like they have Daniil Hunter, they have Will Anderson, and their corners they have Stingley, who was before Sauce got paid, he was the highest paid corner. So I
Hmm.
mean, they're like the real deal, and if they keep this up, they could make a run in the playoffs.
It's well, what's their record?
They're 6-5 now. They're
Yeah,
a
so
game ahead of the
they're
Chiefs.
in the battle. They're battling Kansas City, right, for the wild
The Chiefs
card.
are 5-5, and they play Colts this week. Big
Oh,
game.
I love to see Chiefs not make it.
Really?
Yes, I'm a Jet fan.
Why? Because you hate
I don't know.
Kelsey?
I hate Kelsey.
That's
Not as a
so bad.
person, just as a player.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like if you look at the quarterbacks this year, like if we went in, like you see Josh Allen, Lamar, and Mahomes, you would think they would have an awesome year. They're both all playing terrible.
Kansas City's made, a lot of long runs, and it's like the Panthers in hockey. You make long runs and you start taking on a lot of injuries, and they got a lot of injuries, the Panthers, but they still, not to switch to hockey, but I was looking at a lot of their injuries and long-term injuries, which is not good for them for the future.
Do you see the Bills making the playoffs here?
What's their, yeah, well, they have the good data records. What are they?
No, they're not make the playoffs. You see them like getting a high seed is what I'm saying. Like their last couple games, you see them finishing off like well and not like losing
I
these
don't
tight.
know. I mean, but you got to respect Buffalo. But like I said, I'm not really that high on them. I mean, I'm more high in New England than Buffalo.
Really? Well, you like Vrabel a lot.
I'd love Grable. I wish he was the coach of the Jets, but the Woody Johnson's just too stupid to hire him.
He would never coach the Jets.
Yeah, I
Never.
bet. Yeah, once Grable was out there, you knew he was going to New England.
Woody Johnson just needs to sell the team. Let's go to the Jets, and we got Tyrod this week. Strapping up.
I should have taken Mason Taylor. I was going to too, not play Schultz. But you know when you start outsmarting yourself, that's when you get hurt in fantasy. So I think Mason Taylor could have a good game this week.
I was thinking about picking up AD Mitchell in fantasy because in my league I have Franklin and Sutton on bye, so I was like, let me
He's
just
got
pick
to
him
throw
up.
to somebody, right?
I mean, yeah, him or Mechie, and they target him a good amount in like deep balls and like design
Let's just
plays
see if
for
he
him.
can hold the ball and not drop it like 18 times.
I don't know. I mean, one of them was a bad drop, but Fields also underthrew him on the other one.
Well, it's also a good matchup, and Baltimore's defense is not that good at all. So I mean, they should be able to put up some points on Baltimore. It's their defense I'm worried about.
Do you think the Jet? I don't know. Lamar has been dealing with injuries all week, though.
Well, don't worry, the Jets won't touch him anyway. The Jets are horrible against a mobile
Did you see
quarterback.
last week? There was a clip of Henderson when he did like a juke move, and Michael Clemens like fell over and fell on his back.
Yeah, I saw this. Anytime Clemens looks like a clown, which is most of the time, I always think of you. He's so bad.
He's so bad. I don't understand. Like, yes, I would put in the rookie Tyler Barron and see what he has, and stop playing Clemens 85% of the snaps. It's
Well,
insane.
let's see if this kid plays the guy from Jacksonville, Kalen Saunders.
Saunders, yeah, D tackle. Because I mean, we
Yeah, let's
traded
see. I mean,
Quinn
he's a
Williams.
big monster. He's a big fat blob. He's just gonna throw him right. They're gonna throw like he's like Jabba the Hutt. They're gonna throw him right in the middle of the freaking line and see if he can move. If he can't move,
That's,
maybe if he can't move, maybe he can eat you.
that's
Maybe he
so
swallow
bad.
you. Hope he craps you out.
I want to see Az Thomas come back from concussion, him to play well. And I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are saying they want Aaron Glenn fired after this year, but
No, you can't fire
he
him.
bought himself 3 years with the
I
trade.
think you got to give these guys 2 more years to see what they can do with these drafts. And in the fourth year, if these guys don't pan out, then they're gone.
Did you see? So I put a mock draft out. Like, say the like draft spots ended today. Jets
Right.
would have pick 5, and the
Right.
Titans would
I
have
saw
number
that.
1.
Right.
They would give up their first, like their 5th overall pick, and then their other first round pick from the Colts, and a second to get Mendoza.
I don't
That's too
know.
much, in my opinion.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they do that and the guy's a bust, look at the capital you gave him.
It's insane.
I would take. I'm not that. I mean, let's see
How he does in the
Mendoza
playoffs.
moving forward. For the college playoffs. Let's see how it does in that, and let's see in the combine. I mean, I don't put too much stock in the combine. You never know with the combine. That's a hit or miss. Let's see how he does in the bowl games.
Okay, here we go. Hold on.
What do you got? Oh no. Well, we were having a
Hello?
good We were having a good podcast. Yeah, I can't hear you.
You gotta fix your mic.
Put your mic on. Mr. Spiros calling in.
Mm-hmm.
Spears, I can't hear you.
This is technical difficulties here.
So we'll see what happens with the Jets. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't like their chances this week. So, what's the spread on that, Matt?
Which game? The Ravens minus 14.
Yeah. That's a lot of points to give up, but I don't know. What do you think? I think it's the Ravens.
What'd you say?
What was the spread in the Cincinnati game? I might change my pick on that one. What was it?
Let me get the spreads pulled up here.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
But did you see Burrow's coming back?
Oh, he's on my team. I picked him up, baby. Joe Burrow. Love that guy. Love him.
I don't know.
But he's coming back. He's no Jamar Chase.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And you're playing T. Higgins too.
Oh, whatever. Who cares?
New England. They were at 6.5, and they jumped up to -7 when Burrow was playing.
Wow,
So
you think it would go down, right?
Yeah, I would think so too. I mean,
Burrow playing,
but their logic's probably like he's playing to play hurt. Like he's not fully 100%, but
right.
I mean, it's Joe Burrow. Like he can.
I'm just trying to get you out of the glare. This 80 degrees here down in South Florida. I mean, what's the weather up there in New York?
It's cold and 30 degrees.
Dude, that's what I like to hear.
No, but like you look at Mahomes, what he did in the playoffs with his ankle when he
he's tough
on it. He still played on it and looked fine. I mean, I think they said it's not his planning. I don't know which foot it is, but I mean, if it's not his planning foot, he'll be fine.
He'll be fine. He's a tough kid. He plays through pain.
Yeah, no.
What are the games you want to focus on before we go to the NHL? In my New York Islanders.
Let's go over your spreads again. Who you like again?
I'm gonna change a few.
Let's see. So we got Pittsburgh and Chicago.
Starting.
You like Chicago here?
Burrow's definitely starting.
Yeah, he is. The report.
I don't know. So who did I take? Cincinnati, or did I take?
Yeah, you took Cincinnati. You can't change.
All right, I can't change
because you have Burrow. You can't change.
Joe Burrow.
Wow, the ticket prices in this game in Chicago, because the Bears are 7-3, $400 lowest ticket.
Wow.
Pittsburgh, Chicago. And the Bears are favored
at the Meadowlands. You probably get a ticket for like $10.
I like that game, to be honest. Chicago Bears -2.5 against Pittsburgh.
That's in Chicago, you said.
In Chicago. But they don't have Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that's right. I like the Bears. Did I take the Bears, I hope?
You did take the Bears.
No, I took the Bears. The Bears.
And then we had Detroit and New York. You took Detroit -12.5.
Yep.
All right, hold on. Hello?
What's going on?
Hello?
Mr. Spiro?
Hey, have you guys talked? I just wanted to call in and talk about the Islanders.
That's what we're going on to right now. I think we beat up football. I won the pick, Spiro. Shocking. I had Houston last night.
Yeah, that was I lost on my office pool on that one.
I believe Herbie lost too.
Yeah, Matt convinced me to take Buffalo.
How's Josh Allen in your fantasy team?
How many points did I not make?
How many points did you lose for sacks? Did you lose any?
No, he threw 2 picks. That's -4. And he had 8.
So how many points did he have overall?
8.
And then the week before, he had what? 40?
46.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Another losing week for the Josh Allen team.
We'll get into the Islanders. We talked a little bit of the Islanders. 6-1 on the 7-game road trip. A couple good things happened. Sorokin's playing really well. Callum Ritchie, who I dissed on the last podcast, scored 2 games in a row. So that's good to see.
Yeah, I mean, he's still very young. But to be honest, I was kind of afraid about the game last night. They're a good team, Detroit. I mean, they have some good players. And
somehow we match up well against them. The last time we played them, I think we beat them pretty good.
They need a goalie. I mean, their goalie's terrible.
And Max the fourth line, Max Shapovalov, or whatever his name is.
Shabanov?
Shabanov. The fourth line was killing it last night.
Well, I think Rua's probably doing a good job. Don't forget, he benched Zizekas during the game. I guess it was the third period on 2 games ago, and now Zizekas is playing great.
And Barzell too when he benched him.
Well, Barzell benched himself, right? He was late.
He missed the meeting, and you saw going back to benching those guys, those knuckleheads in Dallas were out at the casino or something like that partying.
Yeah, the problem is if you look at the wild card and you look at the league right now, everybody is within a 3-game losing streak of each other.
The Islanders and the Metropolitan are third, and what do you call it? It's one of the teams. It's the Devils. The Devils are right ahead of them, and who's it? The Bruins. Is it not? Is it the Bruins?
Not the Bruins.
No, who is it in the Metros? One team ahead of us.
I'll pull up the standings.
No, Carolina.
And Carolina's playing well too, but
it's
again,
Carolina.
Everybody's within a couple points.
Yeah, but you have a lot of the new teams up there, like Montreal. Ottawa's playing well.
Well,
Boston's playing well.
Oh, the Red Wings are very good this year.
They are. So Montreal's been playing well. They got smacked last
Red
night.
Wings have 12 wins, 8 losses. They're in their top of their division.
Washington's playing well.
And the Hurricanes were 2 points behind the Hurricanes.
You see that guy in Washington last night?
We have an extra game played.
He was starting to fight with Ovechkin. I was like, "Don't do it! Don't do it!"
Yeah, the last 10 games, the Islanders are 7-2-1.
Yep, they're 12-7-2, I believe. 21 games.
The Rangers got smacked.
The Ducks are good too this year.
I guess we got the go-ahead goal. Brock Nelson.
Well, the Rangers got smacked yesterday, but they Avalanche.
What was the final score in that, Spiro? In the
I don't know. The Avalanche beat the crap out of us and the Islanders too.
Yeah, I saw Brock Nelson put him ahead 3-2 with like almost 18 minutes in the third period.
I always told you Brock Nelson was great, but
no, you were. I was kind of digging on. I mean, not give him digs, saying he was slow. He didn't show up every game, but you were right. You stuck with him. He's a good player.
Yeah, the problem is I think there was a smart trade because Lou didn't want to sign him to a longer term deal. He only wanted to give him a few years, and
I think Lou did the right thing. I saw something that he asked him, like, what do you want? What are your plans? And I think he kind of said that he'd like to go try something else.
Yeah, fine. I mean, I still think we have a couple weak parts. I'm Duclair to me is a guy that
I'm not a big fan of Duclair at all.
He's terrible.
I
Mayfield, and your father was always right about Mayfield. Mayfield looks terrible, and so and Tony DeAngelo is not really impressing me either.
Well, DeAngelo is good from a stopgap. You're paying him, I think, a minimum, a veteran minimum. So he's not, he was paying, if I remember correctly, in the KHL when they brought him over. But I mean, he's okay. He's on the second power play. I mean,
Bokus played pretty good last night. That was a good pickup.
Yeah. I mean, listen, Schaefer's unbelievable. He made this spin move yesterday. I couldn't believe it. But everybody's trying to kill the kid, and he's.
You know what? I took a look at him. I don't know how old he looks like. His arms look like he had veins popping out of him. It looks like he must be working out a lot. That's gonna be good. This kid in 2 years is gonna be just a monster.
Right. I mean, he's a great player. I mean,
who does he remind you of?
Ross the Boss.
We need Ross back. We got to trade for Ross back.
No, I think they're very smart. I think that anybody goes near him. Listen, you have somebody like a Pajot, he'll take on anybody.
Crazy Pajot. I love him.
Right. I mean, the guy in Boston he's a bad dude, and
Zadorov.
Yeah, I mean, just unacceptable and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got to talk to my Andrew Peak, my next door neighbor here, and ask him about Zadorov and see what kind of person he is.
Well, we have 2 games this weekend. I think the Blues, and I forget who the second game is.
I looked at there's 7 games in a row now home. They had 7 away. Now there's 7 home.
Right. You have a Saturday and a Sunday game.
Early game on Saturday, I believe, tomorrow.
Yeah, you can't screw that up. You got to keep the momentum.
I think the game's at 3:30, Spears.
Yeah, we'll have to watch that and see.
Maybe you can go to the game with Blitzover.
The weather doesn't look too good here. I was going to go fishing, but I'll watch my Islanders. Now, how about the rain?
You want to do some real fishing? Come down to Florida. We got a lot of fish down here. A lot of game fish.
Yeah. Some of us have to work.
All right, whatever. Some of us don't.
Fans on here and discuss the Rangers.
Where's Terry? Can we get Terry on?
And he said he's going to get on in a minute. He's eating.
Where's Terry? Terry's our local
college
sports specialist.
Yep.
Right. I think though, like I said on the last time I called in, I think the Rangers finally found a real coach.
Yeah, what happened to him? He had personal reasons. He wasn't there the other day.
Yeah, they said he might have to step away, but I didn't. I was trying to.
Oh, you know what it could have been? It could have been. We got some inside info. McAvoy had surgery because did you see that he took a puck and like right in the mouth, his tooth flew out, and it sounds like he broke his jaw. So they had to do surgical procedure on him. Corey's friend was the McAvoys, and they needed a new hot water heater. We won't get into that, but the McAvoy couldn't go because he had to travel to Boston for his procedure. So maybe that was it. And Sullivan's his father-in-law, right?
I'm not aware, but it sounds familiar. But
Yeah, Mike Sullivan is Charlie McAvoy's father-in-law.
Right. But you wouldn't think he would step away.
That's from the NHL Insider.
Right, but you wouldn't think that he would step away.
Yeah, I don't know, but I know. Of course, Charlie Senior went there, and it sounds like he's out indefinitely, broken jaw.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
You mentioned saw a stat on poor Charlie in 9 seasons. He's just a total stud from the U.S. 9 seasons, he hasn't completed 1 full season.
Wow, he plays a tough game.
He does.
He
definitely does.
Sorry to jump around a little bit. I was on a work call, but what do we think about the Jets and the Giants games this weekend?
We kind of just
Jets
talked
are
about it.
-14.
You missed it when you couldn't. We couldn't hear you. No, we like the Ravens. I think over the Jets, right? I mean,
okay, but with the points, or do you like the?
I like Ravens.
It is a lot of points. 14 points is a lot.
Right, but you don't like a straight up win, do you? You don't think that's going to happen?
Jets?
Yeah.
No, that could be Baltimore. I don't think.
No, they're not.
Baltimore, I think their offense.
Baltimore's in like a win or lose scenario. They need to win to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
What's their record so far? Obviously, Lamar was out, but what's their record right now?
I think they're 4-5 or 5.
I was just gonna say 4. I think 4 and 5, right? Yeah, that makes sense.
They're gonna have to go on a run. I mean,
they were horrible without Lamar.
Yeah, they should have signed Flacco.
To answer your question,
Flacco's not playing this week.
I think the Jets.
The Ravens are 5-5.
I think the Ravens will win. I don't know if they're going to cover the 14-point spread, but I think the Ravens will win.
Yeah. If you guys had a guess right now, who's going to win the Super Bowl?
That's a good question.
The Rams.
I think the Rams.
You keep on saying that. And I just
Rams or the Lions. That was my pick.
You know what? I hate to say this.
I'm not a big. Be out early in the playoffs.
I wouldn't count out the Eagles. They got a good defense. I don't know.
Good.
I wouldn't count
what
them
AJ
out.
Brown said yesterday. The reporter was like,
brother, another bum I have on my team.
AJ Brown to the reporter asked, AJ Brown is like, you do not feel like the same as last year? And he goes, yeah, Saquon's not the same either.
Oh, he has no filter. He don't hold back.
Well, he wants out, right?
You know, as a team, I hate
to
say
New
this.
England with Vrabel.
In the AFC, I mean, the Colts or the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots are what, 9-2 or some crazy number?
Someone put a meme out. It was like they posted the draft of the top 8 picks. And they're like Patriots schedule. They haven't played a team above 500.
You keep saying that.
People don't realize they lost to Geno Smith and the Raiders.
Yeah, but if the Jets played them, they'd still be 2 wins.
It doesn't matter. The Jets don't have a good team because they have Michael Clemens and all the pass regime guys.
Okay, Stevens and your boy Stevens.
No, he's not my boy.
Yeah, he's your boy Stevens.
You keep on saying that, but what do the Jets and Giants need to do in the offseason? Let's start.
How about this, Bureau? Draft well and
all right, we should start with the Giants, Hammer.
Well, same thing, same scenario. You got to draft well and pick good free agents. How about that?
Okay, but what are they? See, I'm totally against using a draft pick and getting a quarterback.
Someone had a mock. We were just talking before we jumped on. Some guy posted a mock draft for the Jets. Like, say the draft ended today, and the Jets had the 5th pick, they would trade up to number 1, give up their 2 firsts, and then they would give up the 2nd round pick to get Mendoza, which is insane to me.
Why would you do that? I mean, you're working on.
Hold on, we got someone calling in here. The Marshall's here.
All right, gentlemen. Good evening.
Hello, Marshall.
Hello.
The Marshall.
Thank you for inviting me.
Marshall, you can't afford a light.
I'm cooking outdoors on my grill.
Who's that?
I'm cooking on my outdoor grill and I'm calling in from my world headquarters.
Now, let me ask you a question. We're talking about the Jets and the Giants, what they need to do. What do you, as a Giant fan, what do you think
Somebody's
The
butt
Giants-
stylist or something? What happened?
Did you see? Wait, stop. Did you see that Salah? They're saying Salah.
Matt, you know who it is?
Coach.
Well,
Matt, can you
my
hear me?
first question,
Yeah, I can hear you.
my first question to all you guys is, and I'll pose it to Matthew since he's the host.
We lost volume.
Who, me?
Me? You hear me?
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're all good. We're all good.
Yeah.
Matthew, who's going to have more wins this year, the Giants or the Jets? Your thoughts?
I really think the Jets are gonna get because the Giants they have like a very hard schedule coming up. They play the Lions and a bunch of other playoff teams, and the Jets play
That's the Martian. I
the
can't hear you
Saints.
guys.
The Jets play the Saints, and they play like another terrible team. So if they lose both those games, then I mean, if they win, they're gonna win pointless games, in my opinion, because the Saints are terrible. They're gonna beat the Saints, and then I just think because they're starting Jameis, and the only reason is
Yeah.
Dart is not playing, and I feel like Dart is a very good quarterback right now. That
I agree.
Matty Ice.
They're keeping him out of concussion protocol. I mean, he's cleared to play. They just don't want to risk hurting him. Is that the idea?
yeah, I think they're gonna keep him out this week and
Matt,
then
I
see
got
how
no
he is,
volume.
and then keep him out for the whole season. Then if he's like that, because this is his second concussion.
It's like,
Right.
But I think Dart right now is a top 10 quarterback.
You're ready in mind. You're ready in mind.
Yeah,
Who?
Wi-Fi.
I'm sorry. I
He's
missed
playing
that.
well. It's the
You
team,
get the
teams he's
Wi-Fi on.
playing. Like
He's
look at
saying
the Dart.
Dart.
Broncos D.
He's saying Dart is.
Top
Hey,
10,
not-
number 10.
Matt,
Yeah.
no volume here, Matt.
I would put him at number 10.
Did somebody
All right.
tell Josh everybody has volume but him?
Yeah, Josh,
Yeah.
leave,
I'm
leave
off.
and join back.
You get the Wi-Fi on. You get the Wi-Fi.
text them.
No,
He
but
probably
I'm saying,
turned his
like,
mic.
like if you look at Dart's stats, like I'm going off of fantasy too. Like he's a top 5 quarterback in fantasy, and the way he's playing, like he's playing well. It's just the plays they're doing with him, they're making him run, and he's just taking big hits.
Well, he's got to learn how to slide too. He has to be told that this is a business. This is the National Football
Exactly.
League. You need to slide, and somebody else will get those last 2 yards.
And
That-
and the injuries
That's
have killed him, too.
education. That's an education for a rookie. He needs to be coached.
And
Slide.
the injuries.
The
have killed him,
Marshall's
too.
in.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
had neighbors. I think it was week 4. Neighbors got
Mhm.
out with the ACL. Scadaboo week 8.
Yep.
And then Dart was the next week 10.
Well, Matthew, I agree with you. But you say Scadaboo got injured in week 8. They were like 2-6 by that point. So tough to blame it on injuries.
No, I was going off the
yeah.
stuff that you're saying of like the wins.
Oh yeah,
Well,
right. fair
Charge,
enough.
at least the Giants have been in some games. I mean, that
Yeah,
collapse,
yeah.
that
They all
collapse in
collapsed
Denver,
yep.
and Denver was
Fourth quarter
ridiculous. Yeah,
Fourth
that Denver
quarter
collapse.
collapses. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
Chicago collapse. I mean,
I agree.
and they play and they played pretty well against the Packers. I thought they played. I was watching the game with
Yes.
Corey. They played pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, the first 3 quarters. They're in every
I
football
like
game up
Jameis,
until the
too.
start of
Jameis
the fourth quarter.
He's a good quarterback. Like, he gets the job done. It was just
That's right.
the defense, the corner. The problem with the Giants is their defensive line is very good, but their
Their
safeties and
secondaries, their
corners are
secondary's
very bad.
terrible.
The
It's
secondaries.
terrible.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
They're horrible. The secondary.
They have one
That's
good safety who they got. I think Holland from the Dolphins.
Yeah.
But that's besides it. They don't have any good corners.
Who's the interim coach now that Dable's gone?
The
Kafka.
OC.
Who is it?
Kafka.
What's his background?
Who knows? He was there. He was
I don't
available.
know too much about him.
Who knows?
Where'd he come from? Where'd they dig him
He
up in the
hasn't
swamp
done a
or
terrible
what?
job. Like, people say like the Packers are like a Super Bowl team before the season. I mean, they put up a good fight against the Packers.
Packers get one
Yes,
of the
they
best
did.
defenses in the league. I mean, the Giants did well, I
Yeah.
thought.
Mhm.
Giants can't hold the lead. Like I said, the Jets always find a way to lose, and that's what the Giants are doing lately.
Fair
Yeah,
point.
but I was surprised that Winston, Jameis didn't throw 5 picks.
I mean, they hit off like 4 Packers when we were watching the game.
Well, the Packers got a late touchdown to Watson, right, in the corner.
Yeah. I mean, but you look at the secondary, there's 2 guys on them and he catches it over them. They're terrible.
Right. Yeah, the secondary's bad. The secondary's been bad for a long time.
Yeah, well, and if I recall, they charged the quarterback with an interception, but in the end zone, but the kids stopped running the route. Do I have that right?
Yep.
He just stopped running.
Good
Yeah.
point.
I mean, come on. So
Yeah.
at any rate, so Matt, what's the final now? Who's going to have more wins, Jets or Giants? One word
Probably
answer.
the Jets by 1.
Jets. Okay.
Yeah, the Jets will fuck up their draft position. Don't you
But I
watch
think
the
the Giants in the draft, they're going to look at it and be like, we had neighbors with an ACL. We don't have any other receivers. I think they're going to draft Jordan Tyson from Arizona State or Carnell Tate from Ohio State.
I think what the Giants are going to do, going back to that, the Giants are in a good position if they're in the
Or
top
trade.
two or three picks. They're going to trade because they don't
Yep.
need a quarterback. They have a quarterback in Dart.
Exactly.
So the Giants will get some draft capital. That's what I would do. I would trade and get more picks.
Yeah, but okay, let's switch to the Jets real quick. If I'm the Jets, I don't waste my picks on another quarterback or trade away picks. Okay, if you want to be dumb and draft your number 1 pick, but don't give away anything else. I mean, keep on building the line, the defense.
Yeah,
keep on
yeah,
building the offense.
I agree.
That's how
You know what?
win.
If I'm going for a quarterback and I'm going to use draft capital, I'm using it in 2077 when there'll be better options at quarterback.
Well, what the Jets should do, their offensive line is perfectly fine. You don't need to touch.
I agree. Yep.
Matt, you like the center?
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, I like it. I think he's good.
Yeah, but
He's not the
offensive line is
problem.
played perfectly fine.
And they got two bookends on the corners, Fashiono and
Membu, by
the
way,
Mamba.
Number one right tackle in football right now.
You see him
according to
pancake those guys last week? He was just pancaking people.
Mhm.
The Black Mamba.
Right. But again, I wouldn't trade away picks.
No,
Not this year. I mean, I'm sorry, not next year. I would Spears. I'd wait for the 2027 draft where they have 3 first rounders if you want to make a move for a quarterback.
I'm the Jets. I'd take like blue chip players who are like best available at that position.
I agree.
Take them for the defense or receiver if he's there, and then you use all those picks, and then you get a quarterback in 27, or you could use a quarterback in the 3rd round, which I would take. Draft a 3rd round quarterback, hit on him, see if he's pretty bad, or if you get one in free agency.
Jets need another receiver to complement.
But I can't see them doing that. I think they're going to draft Mendoza.
No way. Every time
they sound like they're in love with Mendoza. I hate to say it.
I've saw so many reports that they've gone to every single one of his games and everything.
Yeah, but okay, every time they do this and everybody knows they want him, everybody's going to step back and be like, give me 3 number ones.
Exactly. They're going to try to fleece him.
That's what the Jets do.
That's right.
Rebuilding since 1967.
69.
69. Close.
69, sorry. But that's true.
69. And what here's the trivia. What were their names in 60
The Titans.
Yep, for 2 years.
Yep. The Titans.
Right,
Yep.
Josh, that's some meaningless, worthless information.
Let's talk
Well,
about
Spiro, you probably didn't know the answer, Mr. Spiro.
Let's talk about the Red Men. Looking good this year.
Oh no, we got to bring Terry on.
Yeah, Josh, do me a favor and be quiet for a minute. Charlie's a big Red Man fan, so he should know what's going on. They had a big win last night against Bucknell. They had a big win last night.
They beat Bucknell. They lost to Alabama, but they were in the game, so that's okay. And they're not ranked number 1 in the Big East. I think number 5 in the country, which I think is a little aggressive. I don't think that's
good.
Justified. I don't think they will deserve 5 in the country. He went out and got a ton of people, but they've never played together, so they got to figure out how to play together. But
all right, check this out. So you're confident they'll make March Madness, okay? So you're confident, right?
Either is a Big East champion.
Will they win the Big East?
They're favored to win the Big East championship. They did it last year. But if they don't win the Big East championship, I think they'll be ranked high enough to get a bid.
That's what good coaching does, right, Charlie?
Yeah.
Well, they tripled my season ticket prices, which I'm not happy about.
No, that sucks.
But it was nice to be in the Garden the other day, Matthew. 18,000 people at a St. John's game. That's a sellout.
Wow.
Nice.
I mean, I'd be there with 4,000 people. Yeah, that's Patino building the brand. New York City
So let me ask you a question.
the brand.
Season tickets go from what to what?
My season ticket went from, and I only have one, went from $680 to $1,300.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Pretty much double. Pretty much
In
double.
1
Now
year?
I moved a little bit. Yeah, in 1 year. I moved a
Wow.
little bit.
Wow.
I've had the opportunity to move over a section, so I'm now between the center line and the top of the 3-point line, which
But
is
a man of your means, why wouldn't you have
yeah. Because I'm in with a crew of guys that I went to school with. We've been together 20 years, and we've never had a problem. And you know what? It's hard to find people to go with. Connor will go to a couple of games, but nobody wants to go to Carnesecca, first of all, because it's terrible. And it's a long season, so I wind up giving away a few seats when I have to travel, and other guys know that I get the 4 Villanova seats no matter what. So it's I don't need 4 seats; they go to waste. Is a short answer.
How many home games do you have to buy?
You buy the whole season. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Big East games home, and then maybe another 4 or 5 for preseason home. Not preseason, but other than Big East. Call it 16 home games. 10 at the Garden and 6 at Carnesecca.
So 16 games for 1,300.
That's fine. Yeah, at the Garden. The Garden's
Right.
fun. You take the
Charlie,
railroad
who's
in,
the
you go right
top ranked
upstairs.
team in the nation?
I don't know that right now. I don't know the answer to that.
How's my Michigan doing?
I don't know that either. I think we played them.
Yeah, I think Michigan's. I think they're a lot better this year, from what I hear.
College basketball right now, they have Purdue, Houston, UConn, Arizona, Duke.
Purdue.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Josh, what year did you graduate Michigan?
I couldn't get in Michigan. Charlie, I think the only person on this podcast to get in would be Charlie. Spears, you're
No
not getting
way.
into Michigan. You're not getting into Michigan
way.
either, I don't think.
It's hard to get into.
Oh my God, forget it. It's hard.
It's like an Ivy League
Your alma
school.
mater.
Yeah, that was my mom's alma mater.
All right, I'm going to leave you guys at it. I have to finish one more video call. We'll see you guys later.
All right, see you later.
Take care. Take care, Spears. Yeah, that's a tough school to get into.
What were you
but
saying with the Giants, Robert Saleh? Hammer?
I think they've been talking about him coming back to be the head coach back in the Meadowlands.
Wow.
That's what
you know what? I'm not sold on him, Charlie. He's out in Frisco.
No.
You know, who took him apart a couple weeks ago, right, Matt? It was the Rams?
All I can see them getting is Gruden.
Yes. They say, you know who you don't want the job? Belichick wants the job.
There was or him, but there's videos of Gruden with Dart, like reading defenses. Like he did a mini draft thing like before, like meeting with.
But he does have a lot of quarterbacks, though, Matt.
Yeah, but he talked to him and he loved Dart when he was going in. He said, "This is my number one quarterback."
That'd be good. That'd be a good signing for the Giants. If they can get Gruden. Gruden's legit. I mean, he's good. He's a coach.
He's a good, but he's got some baggage in terms of his why they fired him. I'm not sure the Giants organization want that third baggage in the house.
And what do you think about Belichick coming back, Charlie?
He worked for the Giants many years ago, right? As an assistant.
He loved it. He loved the Giants.
He was at DC, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of
under Parcells.
The problem with him would be he would tell the owners. No, he'd tell the owners, I don't want to hear from you until I see it. Don't call me. Don't come to the locker room.
He's like
the Giants owners are very involved. They walk the sidelines. They talk to the players. Belichick will tell them, you don't talk to my players. Get upstairs where you belong.
And what's your take on him? What he's doing in North Carolina right now?
Not good. I mean,
yeah, I was just kidding. It's going. It's not going very well at all.
No, the sooner he leaves North Carolina, the higher his stock will be to get back in the NFL.
Yeah, I think
leave immediately.
I think he definitely would. He'd be definitely interested in that Giant job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like they fired their coach, right? I would also have fired the GM. And the one thing I don't understand is like why would you fire him? I mean, he's the one with Saquon. Like that was the last straw with me with Saquon. And then
well, hold on a second. We talked about this last podcast. The GM is there because he brought in some decent talent. I mean, let me ask you a question.
Doesn't matter.
Did this GM sign Saquon last year?
No,
he let him go.
No, he left. No, you're right. He went to Philly.
Walk out the door.
Yeah.
Saquon walk out the door. We didn't get one draft pick for that guy.
No, me bad.
The GM is the guy.
Well, he took Dart and Scatterboo. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the record. Look what he's done.
He lost Jones. He's lost Jones.
Yeah, he lost Saquon. Yeah.
And he lost Daniel Jones.
The GM
Daniel Jones went to the Colts. Right.
The GM is usually the guy who hires the coach, right?
That's right.
You get rid of them both. You get a new guy to hire the coach. You have a top pick to pick a player. You have a very good team. I would also clean house with the DC and the OC. I would just rebuild, like you're not a rebuild, but like restart, new, fresh.
Well, you worry about the front office more than the offensive line.
Absolutely. I think if they bring in a big name like Gruden or Belichick, his days might be gone. Because those guys are going to want to work with someone else.
They're going to end up with a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
So, like
they're in a good position. I tell you what, Giants are going to be in a good position because they're not going to need a quarterback, and other teams are going to they're going to trade that pick and get more picks.
The problem is there's no
quarterbacks coming out, right?
Well, the kid from Indiana seems to be the number one guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mendoza.
And how many more years does Arch Manning have? 1 or 2? Is he coming out? Is he going to stay in?
Said he may come out this year, which I'd highly doubt.
I think 2027 is the quarterback year. I think that's where he'll be, Charlie Arch.
Okay.
In 2027. That's why if I'm the Jets, I'm waiting for the 2027 draft because we have 3 first-round picks, and then you have more maneuver, ability.
Move right, and we have 2 seconds.
That's right.
We have 2 seconds. Yeah, we have 2 seconds next year too. I thought, right?
We have 2 1s and 2 2s next year, and then we have 3 1s.
Yep.
And I don't know how many 2s in 27.
Look it up. Well, that's insane.
Yeah, Charlie, I didn't realize St. John's is doing that well, but I'm not shocked with Patino Patino there.
Oh yeah, took him a year, and
he looks old though too. He looks old, bro. I saw him on the TV. He looks like worn out, like a freaking piece of sandpaper.
How old is he?
72. 72.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's been old. This would be good. This would be a good trivia question. How many college and NBA teams has Patino coached in his career?
6.
Is it 6?
I don't know. I don't know the answer. It's a guess.
That's probably close.
Did he have Kentucky and then Louisville and what did he do in the pros?
I think he was Providence.
St. John's, Providence, Iona.
Right, Iona. Right.
And I don't know what he did in the NBA.
He was Knicks, wasn't he? Boston?
I don't know that. Don't know.
The Jets, I was looking at, they basically have like 3 first-round picks. They have like the number 5 second-round pick. So I mean, very good. And they have 2 twos this year and then 1 2 next year.
Well, you got to give Jets a little bit of credit. I mean, they nailed the 2 offensive linemen, right, in the last couple of drafts.
Yeah, Vashnu and
And who's this guy getting shot when he's out on bye week? Shouldn't he be in the film room watching film?
I don't even know.
What the heck
2
are we
a.m.
doing with that?
Well, who are you talking about? Who are you talking
guy who
about?
got shot on the
Jets
Jets
guy.
before.
The Jets
Oh,
guy.
Jesus. That was the kid Boyd. Chris Boyd, yeah. 2 a.m. on the streets of Manhattan.
Yeah, you don't think he should be in the film room?
Yeah.
Watching some film?
Guy. That guy's really
I think
Well,
he's
you know what, Charlie? He's lucky he's alive.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly
He's
right.
he's going to make it now. I hear he's talking, and he's out of danger, out of critical condition. But that's terrible.
Yeah.
Very
I
bad.
just want to get your take. Do you like the Jets head coach Aaron Glenn?
I don't know that much about him, but I don't think the coaching's the problem. I think it's the players.
Yeah,
I think it's the owner.
Yeah, I can't really. I mean, well, first of all, the owner was the ambassador to London for 5 years, so he wasn't paying any attention.
Right. Well, you know what? I talked to my friend Fitz today, and he's season ticket holder. I said, did he actually raise the ticket price? He said, yep. He raised the ticket price.
What, to the games coming up?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, imagine that. You imagine they were like 1-8, and he raises the ticket prices.
Who wants to go to a game?
You know what? He's making so much money on the TV revenue and all that. It's crazy, crazy money. I mean, Charlie, he gave what's his name, Fields, a 2-year deal, $40 million, $30 million guaranteed.
And Glenn too.
And he gave Glenn 5 years for like what, $30 million or $20 million or something. I don't know, man.
I just throwing money around.
That'd be a good job for me, Charlie. I mean, I'll throw my name in the hat. You can give me $1 million a year.
Yep. Can you do any worse? I mean, I could get you to 1-8.
Exactly.
I can get you to 1-8.
Players from the past regime.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
Like you have,
let me get out here.
You have Tony Adams in on the Jets. They can't even barely play. Like I just want the rookies to start. Like throw the rookies out there. See what they got.
Put in Brady Cook.
Throw Brady. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna go with that. Throw Brady Cook out there. Like he's an undrafted free agent. You never know. We have a guy. Look at Brock Purdy, last pick of the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yep. It's 50-50. It is coaching and it's past players.
Charlie, what's the story with? I mean, I know it's early. The lacrosse.
We got about 90 days till opening day. I'm not prepared to discuss it now. But in the next podcast, Matt, if you call me before you go on the air, give me a day's notice, and I'll get my notes together for the.
Maybe we'll have Charlie Bergdorf. We'll have Charlie Bergdorf call in too.
Yeah, he could call. He could be a call in, but he's not qualified to host. He's not.
No, he's not. We'll pick his brain about lacrosse.
The questions.
I will say this though, that the championship weekend, Memorial Day, has been moved to University of Virginia in Charlottesville because all the other stadiums are going to be tied up with soccer. FIFA soccer's coming.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
So the Meadowlands, Foxborough, all the venues that usually host the lacrosse weekend are all filled.
That's the World Cup, right? The World Cup.
Yeah, FIFA 2026 World Cup.
That's right.
At MetLife, they're doing it.
Yeah, they have it in they're doing it in Miami, doing it all over the country. Miami has it too.
Yep. So lacrosse will be in Charlottesville, which is impossible to get to. I'm not going there for that. But I'll talk about it on the podcast now.
Marshall, you working out?
No, right now I just cooked up my 2 chicken burgers, and then I got to go to the indoor range and shoot and get qualified with my firearm for 2026. So I'll be working from about 6 to 10 tonight.
I just want to let you know, PJ Clark's West opened up today.
Where at?
33rd and 10th Avenue, Oyster Bar and Grill. Girls went last night for the soft opening, and they said it was nice.
Yeah, is it in Hudson? 33rd and 10th. That might be inside Hudson Yards itself, or across.
It's right at. You know what? It's right at Hudson Yards, right?
Yeah.
So
we'll leave you to Eden, and we'll let you go here.
All right, 10-4. When's the next podcast? Is it every Friday night?
Tuesday and Friday.
What up to Terry?
And I'll let you know to call it.
Take care, Marshall.
All right, guys. Have a safe weekend, gentlemen.
You too. Take care. What up to Terry?
I'll text him right now.
Tell Terry. Tell him the Hammer says he's fired. Hold on. We got to put some plugs in for the Guac Shop. Wants us to do some advertising, Matt.
Guac Shop. They have 10.99 bowls. So
there you go. You know better about the food selection at the Guac Shop. So tell a little bit about the Guac Shop. We have to do some advertising now.
Here, they got 10.99 bowls with the drink included. You guys head over there. It's a good deal. They got
Are
going
they?
on.
Do they have a liquor license?
No.
Okay, you can't get a tequila margarita. Huh?
No, you cannot. They
All
don't
right,
have that.
just throwing it out there, Matt. You know, I like my margarita in the afternoon.
All right, let's go back to these games here. Before everyone was on, we got Detroit minus 12.5 against the Giants. What do you think on that?
I already told you. I'm not going to repeat again. You know who I got.
Staying with your line?
I'm not. You said I can't change it.
I said you can. We're giving an option today.
Well, Burrow's playing. I got to keep Cincinnati.
You have to.
Even though I don't like the pick.
All right, so what are you taking, Detroit or New York?
Detroit.
All right. Still got you locked in there. All right, Minnesota and Green Bay. I believe you faded away from J.J. McCarthy and went Green Bay -6.
I'm going the Pack.
All right, staying with the pick there. And then we got Seattle -13.5 against Tennessee, at Tennessee.
I took Tennessee, I believe.
No, you took the Seahawks.
Did I?
No, you did take Tennessee because you said they play good at home.
I'm going to take the Tennessee and the points like I did yesterday. Take the home underdog. Well, Houston's got a much better defense than Tennessee, but Tennessee's got a decent defense.
They have #1 pick.
Yep, I know. What else you got?
That. Then we got game of the week. Colts going to Kansas City -3.5.
I think I took Kansas. I'm going to stick with Kansas City.
Really?
Did I take Kansas City or take the Colts? I think I could.
You took the Colts because you're Jonathan Taylor. Switching over.
The Colts. Oh, the Chiefs are getting 3.
Chiefs are -3.5. The Colts are getting 3.5.
Yeah, the Colts are getting 3.5
in Kansas City.
What are the Colts are on a bye? They're coming off a bye week, right?
Yeah.
You know what? Kansas City has to win that game. They're in a playoff. What do you call it? Wild card position, so they can't afford to lose. I'm going to take. I hate the Chiefs, but I'm going to switch that one. I'm going to go to the Chiefs.
And if you look at the money, all the money is on the Colts public.
Right.
So you never know.
When we do the next podcast? Tuesday?
What'd you say?
We're doing next podcast Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday, Friday.
All right, take it easy. What happened to Terry?
I'm trying to get him on. And then we got Jets going to Baltimore. They changed it to -13.5 now. Whoa, because of Tyrod.
I'm sticking with my Jets. I mean, I'm sorry, with Ravens.
Dude, all right, you're locked in for the Jets.
No, I can forget. I don't know. I'm taking the Ravens.
All right, then we got Cleveland and Vegas. -4 to Vegas, but Shedeur Sanders making his first start.
I'm going Raiders. I don't like Sanders at all. Where's the game? In Vegas?
In Vegas. Look at what Geno Smith did last game. He threw like 3 picks. He's so bad. And it was in Vegas too.
The Browns got a decent defense, right?
I'm starting this week in fantasy.
Yeah, you picked him up, you snake.
Player in the NFL.
How many sacks does he have now?
He doesn't even. He gets doubled every play, and he had like 4 sacks one game. He's the best player in the NFL on defense.
Damn.
Their defense is top 5 too.
It's kind of a shit game. I could really care less. I hope they play a 0-0 tie. I could care less.
All right, so you're just not taking. You have to.
I'm going to say a tie. I think it's going to be like 10-10 tie.
It's Vegas or Cleveland.
Vegas or Cleveland.
You have to pick.
I'm going to pick Geno.
All right.
I hate Sanders, man.
-4. I
Whatever.
like Shedeur. I think is going to be very good.
Yeah, you have very better taste in quarterbacks. You also think Drake May's terrible.
No.
I hope you're not drafting the Jets' next quarterback, man. Please.
I would be very good if I drafted that. All right,
maybe the Jets can hire both of us.
It's a very interesting game. Going to Arizona against your lovely Cardinals team.
Jacksonville.
Traveling -3.
I'm taking the Cardinals and the points. No, I'm not. No, I'm not taking the Cardinals. Are so bad. They got blown out. They killed me.
Blew them out last game.
Yeah, exactly. They're so bad. The Cardinals.
So bad.
No, I forget. I'm going with Jacksonville.
All right, I'm taking Jacksonville here.
And Jacksonville had a nice win last week.
Game of the week. We got Tom Brady calling this game. Philadelphia, Dallas. Dallas is home. Philly's favored by 3.5.
Who did I pick last week? I mean, earlier in the week.
Dallas, Dak, your boy. If you're not starting him this week, because Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow. If I get broken leg again.
Crazy, the AJ Brown comments. He goes,
Philly.
The same as last
You know
week.
what? I think Philly's going to beat Dallas.
Yeah, but like I said before, the AJ Brown comment. He goes, Saquon is. Oh,
I don't know what's going on. Terry, what the hell? Terry, you're fired.
Terry!
How's it going, Hammer? What's up, Matt?
I lost audio.
What do you mean you lost
Yeah,
audio?
I
You
got
can't
some.
hear
I
anything?
got some bad connection right now.
Why do I keep?
Hammer, just leave and join back, man. Hold on.
Matt, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. His audio is terrible sometimes. Hold
I
on,
hear
he's
me
coming
either.
back in. We need college football picks from you and a couple games that we can. Who do you like in the draft coming up? Hold on.
Yeah, I had to reset for some reason. When people come on, like I lose my audio.
Do you hear him now,
I
Hammer?
got no sound right now.
No, I hear
I
you.
might have to leave and come back.
Yeah, that's what I did. I left and came back and it
Yeah,
worked.
leave and come back, Terry. We'll have you. All right. He said he's ready for college football. All the questions we need.
Terry?
Yeah, Terry.
Well, that's good. We only have 8 more minutes and we're getting off, right?
Why?
We'll do 5 more minutes. I got things to do, man. It's Friday evening, okay? The Hammer's
All
got to
right,
go to
well,
happy hour.
what Terry's
My
got.
happy hour starts at 5 o'clock, okay?
Hold on.
I'm retired now, living the life down here in the South.
All right, let's go to the picks till he gets back. You said.
But I
you
had
like
it up picks. Forget picks. Who? I'm
Dallas
going
and,
Philadelphia.
Philly. You going
I'm
AJ
going
Brown?
Philly. I'm going AJ Brown.
And then Saints are favorited by 2.5 against. Hold on. Terry's in. Terry?
Yep, I got sound now. We're good.
Terry, why'd you come in so late? You're fired.
A little bit busy. I've been running errands all day.
All right. We'll go real quick with the college football scene. Obviously, a big topic for us, being Jets and Giants, is a huge part of our broadcast. For next year's draft, are we waiting for the Jets for a quarterback for 26 or 27? I'm saying 27. Take the best players next year.
I'm saying we take Mendoza this year, Terry.
You're out of your mind.
I mean, like, if you guys really want, like, if the Jets really needed someone, like, yeah, get him. But
I'm saying wait.
I think it's better to wait at the end of the day.
Matt knows nothing about a quarterback.
I also said you draft blue chip players like the Giants did, and you could always.
Well, the
trade
Giants
back
are in a
in.
good position because the Giants could trade if some needy quarterback team, if they're in the second or third position, they can get some good draft capital. Yeah.
Yep. Terry, what do you want the
yeah,
Giants to do as a Giants fan?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how the Giants just wrap up their offseason with going into next year.
Well, you missed
getting a coach.
earlier. Matt was saying, like, why is the GM around? We're saying maybe Gruden or Belichick comes in. Does the GM get canned?
That would be really nice to see. I know I've seen that Belichick's been like
sniffing
I
around.
think he's just been trying to focus on college football and act like he doesn't want to go back to the NFL, but I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back.
Well, don't forget, he probably has a very good relationship with the Mara family.
Buyout, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, the Mara family. I'm sure he has a very good relationship with them.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he definitely does.
Right. So, in the Jets, I guess you got to give them a couple of years with this new regime and see what happens. If they screw up these 2 drafts coming up, they're done.
Yeah, Terry, who do you want the Giants to pick, though, this year? Or do you want it to trade?
Honestly, I really don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, just keep getting linemen. I wouldn't be opposed for that.
That's a good. No, well, you know what, Terry? I think you'd agree. The Giants need some corners.
Yep.
Yeah, they do need some corners.
They could take one and trade back, and then you grab a corner, a high end.
Yeah,
corner.
I mean, my first thought is, it doesn't really seem like that this draft class is like a super strong one. Like if you compare it to last year.
You know what, too? Also, Terry, I was thinking something for you. I'm going to give you a homework assignment. Like when we move later down the road, is we get more toward the draft. I want maybe you can list like your 5 top players, in the skill position.
I could definitely do that. Yeah.
I'm not going to say in every position. I'm saying quarterback, running back, receiver, maybe tight end,
best available.
Maybe corner, maybe a defensive lineman who you like, an edge rusher.
Yeah, we don't want Hammer.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, top running back's got to be Jeremiah Love. I think that's an easy no-brainer.
Right.
All right, Terry, games of the week this week. We got a couple ones. Oregon, USC. Who you got winning this game over here?
Yeah, I think that one is actually going to be a close
Where's the game being held? In Oregon?
Oregon.
I think they will ultimately win. I have a feeling it's going to be a somewhat close game just because of how USC played against Iowa, and Oregon even had a close game that week as well.
Terry, what the hell's happened with my Bryce Underwood?
I have no idea.
He's just too young,
thought
maybe.
he was going to be like the GOAT.
Yeah. He looked maybe
money
too
too.
young, too inexperienced.
I think it's also kind of similar with Colorado, and because they had a number one quarterback from I think he was a freshman this year.
Juju Lewis, whatever.
Yeah,
Julian
and
Lewis.
they ultimately ended up benching him. He just wasn't really ready for it. I think being young plays a huge factor in that.
I like the kid from Notre Dame.
He
Carr?
surprised me a lot.
Yeah, Lloyd Carr's kid, right, or nephew or something.
Something like that.
Lloyd Carr used to coach
we all
Michigan,
know
by
who's
the
winning
way.
this year. It's Ohio State. Let's be real.
Ohio
You
State
think
doesn't have anything to worry about unless Jeremiah Smith gets hurt.
Yep.
I'm taking for the Jets the receiver for Ohio State.
What?
Honestly, yeah.
Any receiver you can get next to alongside
player.
Garrett Wilson.
Yeah. I mean, Jeremiah Smith's going to go. Like Cordell Tate is nasty as well. I mean, they're wide receiver you.
And then Julian Sayin might go to the 2027 draft too. The quarterback.
No quarterbacks
it
for
could
us
be
at Ohio
interesting.
State.
If he wins, I think if he wins one championship, I think he should definitely do that.
Yep.
If not, why not try to win one? Try to strengthen that resume.
Right. It should be, everyone said, oh, who are you going to take? I told Matt, you have to go through the whole process. Let's see what happens in these bowl games.
Yeah, the combine too.
Right? Forget, the combines.
Yeah.
I put more stock in the bowl games than I do in a combine. I mean, I can jump high. Okay, great. That's great. But I'm just saying I can throw the ball. Zach Wilson threw the ball like a million miles on his back foot. And look where Zach Wilson, where's he now? Riding the bench for the Dolphins down here in Florida with me. But I put more stock in like Mendoza's final series against Penn State in Penn State when he drove him down the field. That's what you want to look for, I think.
Just the composure of that is huge.
Right. I mean, that was a great drive. I'm not saying Penn State's the greatest team this year. They're not. But that was still impressive.
I mean, they still have a pretty good defense. They had a pretty close game with Ohio State for the first half.
Right. And my Michigan barely got by Northwestern.
So, Terry, as a resident college football analyst here on the Shake and Bake podcast, who's your number one quarterback coming out of this draft?
Say that again?
I said, as our resident college football guy, who's the number one quarterback coming out of this draft?
I mean, I think, especially with Alabama losing, I think it's easy Mendoza now.
Yeah, it's Mendoza. Yeah, Ty Simpson didn't look too good, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, like the offense did well, but they just had a bunch of turnovers and it didn't look like how they normally look.
So, what's the game of the week this week?
I think it's Mizzou and Oregon, probably USC is number one.
That's the feature game.
Yeah. I think it's Mizzou, Oklahoma, I believe.
Mizzou, Oklahoma too. I'd probably pick Oklahoma and Oregon if I was putting a parlay bet.
And we're getting close to the end, right? Because isn't like Thanksgiving is around the time Michigan plays Ohio State, right?
Yeah. We're getting close to rivalry
last 2 weeks.
Right. I think Ohio State's going to kill Michigan. Well, Michigan beat them last year. They had no business beating them in Ohio State.
They Rutgers and Michigan.
I have a theory that might have been done on purpose because when they did lose, they dropped back a couple spots and they had a much easier route to the championship than any other team.
Interesting. That's a good take. And then they didn't lose another game.
Yeah, they didn't lose any other game. Other than that,
they were like 6.5 every game.
But still, you get hung if you told anybody fans from Ohio State to let Michigan come in there in your stadium in the horseshoe and beat them.
Yeah. I was definitely upset with that, but then afterwards I was like, wait a second.
I doubt they would ever throw a game to Michigan, but they should have won that game. Michigan's gonna get their ass kicked this year.
Yeah, unless like
their defense, Michigan's defense is not that bad. They might hold them. They might make it competitive, but I think
guarding Jeremiah Smith and Carnell Tate. Let's be real.
What?
No one's guarding those receivers.
Yeah, Michigan's got a decent D.
And their quarterback leads completion percentage. He's like 81%.
That's where they're going to kill. Ohio State's defense is going to just bury Underwood. So
they always have a really good defense.
Might be
no
number one
what.
pick. So I don't know. They have the best team in the league.
Can we get Terry on next Friday? Do you like 5 o'clock better or 4 o'clock?
Probably. I think next week. Probably
can you do 4 o'clock? Can you do 4
o'clock? I think would be better.
Okay.
All right. So we'll get Terry on as a resident college football analyst here.
Right. I got to flip off. So
all right.
you guys can continue. Hammer's got to go to happy hour.
All right, Hammer. We're gonna be signing out here. I just want your
Terry. You see my jersey here, the New York Islanders
of the week. Tampa Bay and Los Angeles Rams 7 -7. What are you taking?
Tampa. That's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna take Baker Mayfield in the points.
All right, we're gonna be signing off. Shake and bake.
Terry, be good. Take
All
care,
right.
Matt. Okay.
Yep.